go. Hi everyone, I'm Melissa McCam.
Hi everyone, I'm Annie Grant.
Hi, I'm Melissa Steele.
And I am Betsy Muniz. So today we are going to be covering the 5 food groups and how to incorporate them into our smoothies. Also, we are in the dietetic technology program at Camden County College. Also, here in front of you, you have the MyPlate. And this is a tool to guide us to eat from all of the 5 food groups at each mealtime. So as you can see, half of our plate should be fruits and vegetables. The other half should be grains and protein. And of course, we can't forget dairy. Also, if you are missing a food group from the 5 food groups, it's very important to, if you're missing it at a mealtime, it's very important to add it into your snacks in between your meals so that way you're getting all the important nutrients that your body needs.
Okay, so first we're gonna talk about fruits. Most fruits are naturally low in fat, sodium, and calories, and none have cholesterol. Fruits are sources of many essential nutrients such as potassium, fiber, vitamin C, and folate. And for our next slide, here's how the table of how much fruit do you need. It is based on your age and also gender. In general, 1 cup of fruit or 100% fruit juice or 1/2 cup of dried fruit can be considered as 1 cup from the fruit group. The table shows specific amounts that count as 1 cup of fruit towards your recommended intake. And then next is vegetables. It's the same thing as fruits. Most vegetables are low in fat and calories and are important sources of many nutrients such as potassium, dietary fiber, folate, vitamin A, and vitamin C. So both fruits and vegetables are excellent source of dietary fiber and which can help to maintain a healthy gut. And then here's another table of how much vegetables do you need. In general, 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables or vegetable juice or 2 cups of raw leafy salad greens can be considered as 1 cup from the vegetable group. The table below, the table on the side lists specific amounts that count as 1 cup of vegetables towards your recommended intake. And then next we have the grains.
So the nutrients found in the grain group are complex carbohydrates, dietary fiber. And when it comes to fiber, it may aid with heart disease by lowering um, blood cholesterol. Also, I'm sorry, it has several B vitamins such as riboflavin, niacin, and folate. These B vitamins play an important role for metabolism and also helps to release energy from fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Also, it has several minerals such as iron, magnesium, and selenium. When it comes to iron, iron is an important mineral because it helps to carry oxygen through the blood. Magnesium helps to build strong bones and also releases energy from muscle. And selenium is important because it helps to build a healthy immune system. How much grains foods are needed daily? The amount of grains a person needs daily depends on their age, their sex, their height, their weight, and their activity level. When it comes to a woman, the amounts can also depend on whether they are pregnant or breastfeeding. And it is also important to eat whole grain foods from the grain group, and at least half of the grains we eat should be whole grain. So when it comes to the grain group, make sure half of those grains are whole grain. Some examples of whole grain foods are oatmeal, 100% whole wheat bread, whole wheat buckwheat pancakes, popcorn, 100% whole wheat or rye crackers, brown or white rice, ready to eat cereals such as toasted oats or whole wheat flakes, whole wheat pastas, and whole wheat tortillas. The recommended amounts are in ounces. So what counts as an ounce in 1 serving from the grain group? So here we have a table, and as you can see, um, the foods are on the left column. It starts with bagel, then it goes on to biscuit, breads, bulgur, and cornbread, and it also lets you know the amounts that count as 1 ounce and so on. So you can also find this table on the myplate.gov website in the grains group section. The health benefits of eating whole grain foods are it may reduce the risk of heart disease. Eating whole grain foods that contain fiber as part of your daily overall healthy diet can support healthy digestions. Also, fiber helps with proper bowel function, which keeps us regular and may also help reduce blood cholesterol levels. And eating whole grain foods as part of our healthy diet may help with weight management. Eating grain products that are fortified with folate helps prevent normal tooth defects when consumed as part of your daily diet before and during pregnancy. So females who are planning or are pregnant, it is important to get fortified with folate products into your daily overall diet.
Proteins serve as building blocks for bones and amino acids, muscles, cartilage, skin, and the blood. Protein also are used in the recovery of wounds, bruises, and burns. Proteins are one of the three nutrients that provide calories. Some examples of protein sources such as seafood provides essential omega-3 fatty acids such as EPA and DHA. Some other examples of protein sources are nuts, eggs, beans, poultry, and fish, and some dairy foods are also good sources.
So the dairy group covers your milks, your yogurts, cheese, cream cheese, butter, all those things. And it's important to know that as you age, your nutritional needs change. And nutrients such as vitamin D and calcium are needed more to help maintain bone health. And actually, in American diets, dairy is the main source of calcium found. And foods in the dairy group provide many nutrients that are essential for your body as well as maintaining it. So this is our chart for the daily recommendations for the dairy group based on your age. So what does that 1 cup indicate? So we have 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of yogurt, 1/2 ounces of shredded cheese, and 1 cup of cottage cheese. So if you're looking at that 3 there, you're going to want to have 3 of those in your daily meals. So these are our frequently used dairy sources and alternatives for those who may have dietary restrictions or dietary preferences. So we have yogurt, cottage cheese, milk, and then it's, the alternatives. We also have products used from nuts and seeds, and then lactate, which is lactose-free. And they also, I believe, make cheese and butters and things like that. So the benefits of dairy products, we have calcium, which promotes bone health and prevents things like osteoporosis. Vitamin D, which helps the body to maintain the proper levels of calcium and phosphorus within the body. Phosphorus, which helps to maintain bone health and helps to repair and maintain cells, which builds, repair, and maintains all body tissues and aids in fighting infections. Vitamin B12 provides energy, helps create DNA, nourishes the brain and nervous system, as well as assisting the formulation of healthy red blood cells. Vitamin A aids in healthy skin and vision, and also aids in fighting infections. Potassium helps to regulate blood pressure, regulates fluid balance within the body, regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals. Zinc helps with the immune system and metabolism functions. Vitamin K maintains healthy blood pressure and is essential for muscle and nerve functions. And riboflavin helps to maintain red blood cell production and supports metabolism.
All right, so now we're going to get started with our smoothie recipe. And today we have going to start with the first ingredient, which is a frozen banana. And I'm going to add it into the blender. And then I'm going to start with the next ingredient, which is I have here 8 ounces of canned pineapples and 100% pineapple juice. And I'm going to pour that into the blender. And then I'm going to add our 1 cup of grapes, which is about 32 grapes. And they're green grapes. And I'm gonna blend this first because there's a lot of ingredients in here. I'm gonna blend this. It's gonna get a little loud, so I'm gonna mute myself. The next ingredients that I'm going to add is um 3/4 cups. I have all my ingredients already measured down. This is 3/4 cups of I added the it's low fat yogurt, but it's the vanilla flavor just to give it a little bit more flavor to it. You can choose the plain yogurt or you can choose the Greek yogurt. Also, it required peach juice and also mango juice, but I prefer to do it fresh. So I bought a raw mango and a raw peach. I cut it up. So one peach gave me half a cup, which is this right here. I'm gonna add that into the blender. So when you are eating one peach, depending on the size, it's on the size, it is actually half a cup serving. And then here I have a mango, which is a whole mango, and it's half a cup. And I'm gonna add that into the smoothie. And then I'm going to add my 2 cups of spinach. And I use the baby spinach instead. So I'm gonna add that all in. Blend that up a little bit. So those are all the ingredients that are listed in this recipe, but I'm gonna add 2 other ingredients, which is going to be the peanut butter from the protein group. And then I'm also going to add, which is 1 tablespoon that I'm gonna add of peanut butter. And then I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of wheat germ, just to give it an ingredient from the grain group. So that way we have all the 5 food groups in this smoothie. So now I'm going to add my peanut butter, which is 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to add the wheat germ. And it's going to also be 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to add all that into the recipe, blend it in real good, so that way it gets, or mix it real good so that way you can put it in. Put it in the blender one more time for 30 more seconds. And I'm gonna mute myself again because it's gonna make noise. All right, and that should do it. And voila, here's the smoothie. Bon appetit. Yummy. It's good. And here you can add some other items or other ingredients into your smoothie to give it or to make it more liquidy. As you can see, mine is a little bit thicker because I added the wheat germ. You can add milk, orange juice, pineapple juice, or other 100% juice to make it a little bit more liquid. To make it thicker, you can add yogurt, frozen bananas, low-fat ice cream, sherbet, ice cubes, or low-fat frozen yogurt. Again, I chose the flavored yogurt, the vanilla flavor, but it is low-fat. You can also choose any fruit. And here's the list here. So that way you can boost your calcium, your vitamin C, or folic acid. And you can choose one of these things below if you want to add sweetness or boost nutrition. So for flavoring, you can add vanilla. You can also add chocolate syrup, honey, maple syrup, or oatmeal flakes. For nutrition boost, you can add wheat germ, granola cereal. You can also add dry cereal or non-fat dry milk. Again, this is what you can add to give it a little bit more nutritional boost to your smoothie. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.